This is a really interesting race because it's very patterned. If there's any wind or anything like that on the field, it could really change the pattern of the athletes because most of them are going to be running between 14 and 16 strides between the hurdles, and some of them also are going to be alternating the legs. But coming down the home stretch is when the hurdles seem to get a little taller because in the 400 meters, as most of you know, there's no way to run it without getting extremely tired. Both gentlemen, Phillips and Brandon Johnson, are wearing white.
And both were impressive in the semifinals to advance. It's the men's 400-meter hurdles.
Let's see if Brandon Johnson goes out like he did yesterday. Oh my goodness, he is gone. Already making up the stagger, and Thomas Hillard from South Carolina. Take a look at Brandon Johnson racing down the backstretch. Isa Phillips has just responded. He said, whoa, I cannot let him get too far ahead of me.
Johnson, though, is flying. He is the leader with Phillips running second out of lane 5. Gaiman is in third. It's a battle for second between Phillips and Gaiman.
Phillips is really starting to move well, but Brandon Johnson is out front. Let's see if he can hold off Phillips because he is really starting to close.
Phillips closing and passes Johnson. Isa Phillips from LSU, the senior, will take the title in the men's 400-meter hurdles. Johnson in second. Isa Phillips, what a come-from-behind effort for the Tiger.
Well, you know you get into two situations here, Ian, because you've got a guy, Brandon Johnson, right there on your screen that's out very quickly. But Isa Phillips said, I have to stay in my lane, concentrate on my race. I cannot let Brandon Johnson pull me out of my pattern. You see, on the left side of your screen, that's Brandon Johnson. He is screaming down the backstretch. But right now, Isa Phillips of LSU is starting to move, and in the 400-meter hurdles, you're coming around that last turn, lactic acid is building up, and that's when it's difficult to start the hurdle. But take a look at Isa Phillips, the tall gentleman on the right side of your screen in the white. Look at how quickly his hurdle technique, he is staying in his hurdle technique. Brandon Johnson starting to struggle. Phillips even hits that last hurdle, but he still has enough to keep that turnover going through the line.
It is a 2007 collegiate best as we head downstairs to Dwight Stones.
All right, Ian. Isa, how much did it help you, Brandon Johnson, being out there sort of rabbiting this race?
It was a great race. I know he goes out fast because he did so yesterday. So that's about how fast I go at too. So I know he would be a good pace for me to rab it off.
You seemed to be catching him right around the 7th hurdle, so did you feel like you had enough strength to pass him? You really crashed that 10th hurdle, but it didn't seem to break your stride at all.
Oh, no. The hurdles doesn't really stop me. I'm almost 200 pounds. I mean, I hit him down. So, God is good because, I mean, it could have been worse, but thank God. It's a PR. Been wanting to run 48 all season.
Great way to end the season.
Absolutely.
Ian? Thanks, Isa.
And a personal best for Isa Phillips, originally from Kingston, Jamaica. Johnson finishes second, Gaiman in third. 10 big team points for LSU. We open the day with a bang. Much more to come live from Sacramento.